Alright, so I put on full synergies for Wolverine, and oh my gosh, they are just they make him go crazy, man. The Omega Red synergy gives him plus 20% stronger bleeds and plus 5% crit rate. Professor X gives him plus 25% special damage and plus 15% crit rate. Horseman of Apocalypse, it does the crit bleeds and also gives him plus 35% crit damage and crit rate. Oh wait, by the way, the Horseman bonus just provides the crit rate and the crit damage, right? But the actual synergy is the one that gives him the critical bleed. So technically speaking, you don't have to put him as a Horseman to get the crit bleeds, but it's just a nice benefit from that as well. But there we go, 26 seconds, man, for Winter Soldier. That is just an insane time. And I wanted to do a full Realm Legends run because, Wolverine's a bit, weird, because one fight you just do so much damage output and it's just unreal. The other fight, it could probably be, not as pretty. So I feel like this is a good example to just show, the duality of Wolverine and just, his variety of different times, because one time it's 26 seconds, pretty insane, but then the next fight is about 40 seconds, and it's still really, really good, but it's just a pretty big difference. It's kind of like Domino, but I feel like Domino is much worse because when she's not on her A game, oh my gosh, it is atrocious. Wolverine at least has crit bleed still and just has a lot of damage output regardless. Domino though, oh my gosh, when she isn't completely lucky, it is quite terrible. But Wolverine, he has a much easier time because he has a very easier access to damage, and it's not just on the SP2 and whatnot. So yeah, here I dropped the SP2 once again, all crits there, and yeah, the fight is just over. That was about 40 seconds, I believe. Yeah, 46 seconds, which isn't too bad at all, may I add. And now we have this Juggernaut, and Juggernaut, super annoying fight because of his unstoppable. He is a fight time, he's a time waster for sure. But Wolverine, we can just, try to crit bleed him as much as possible, right? It's not under my control, of course, but we get pretty lucky with the crit bleed so far. We get a lot of regular bleeds there, but yeah. The synergies are a massive help because they increase his critical rate, and the chance to get a crit bleed is based off his crit rate. So you get increased crit rate, and that leads to more critical bleeds. And also, if you increase your crit damage, it increases the damage of the bleed. So yeah, both the synergies have massive benefits. He feels so good to play when he has full synergies. With just the Apoc synergy, he still feels pretty good. By himself, it's a bit of a different story, to be honest. I might make a video about it, but it's kind of it'll probably be kind of negative overall. But yeah, that was a very fast fight as well. I think we have this Rhino now, which is the longest fight of the video. Actually, no, that's a lie. The longest fight is, of course, obvious. Of course, it's Vision. Vision, being bleed immune, and Wolverine being a complete bleeder. It's gonna be enough on time, so don't worry. I'm gonna speed it up for y'all. But yeah. This run is going pretty good so far. We've been having some pretty nice times. I think it was 26 seconds, 40 something seconds, and then 38 seconds. So yeah, it's going pretty well. This fight is going down pretty fast as well. So yeah, we're just chilling, man. We're just having a lot of fun here. His SP2 is so satisfying, man. You drop it, and if it all crits, oh my gosh, you're just having the best time ever. But if it doesn't crit, then you know what? It's kind of sad. But we don't talk about that part, okay? We just talk about the all crit part. But yeah, this fight is going pretty well. A very slow ending here. The beginning was really rapid, but now it's kind of calmed down for sure. Here we get no crits, right? So it's just man, that is just so sad. And yeah, the tone has definitely shifted after the beginning of the fight. But now the fight is done, and yeah, I think that was 51 seconds. Yeah, it wasn't too great. I mean, that's still a pretty fast time, but it could be better for sure. And that was just a very unlucky end of the fight. But now we have the Storm, and Storm goes a lot better than the Rhino, I believe. I recorded this a few hours ago, so I'm not really it's not in my head how each fight went exactly. But I think this fight went really well, and he is just I'm gonna be honest, man, he's a ton of fun. I want to rank 4 him so badly. This is a rank 3, by the way. I don't know if I've specified or not, but yeah, this is rank 3 Wolverine. Sig 21 as well, so we can take much more of it. We can be healing so much more, but even Sig 21, he's still healing a ton. But his Sig is a good investment because if you play not so good, the healing is just be so MVP, man. But yeah, here this fight, it just went down so fast. I think it was 35 seconds, and now we have the opposite. We have Vision, so I put it in 3 times speed because I'm not gonna make y'all sit through this. Yeah, so the game plan here is to just hit him and then be sad because oh my gosh, this fight was painful, man. I had to do it in regular speed. Y'all are watching it 3 times speed. I had to actually do the hard part of doing this in regular speed. But yeah, We're just doing damage, man. It's not good damage, but it's damage. And you know what? That can be appreciated. Honestly, I feel like he's doing some more damage than like Groot. I feel like Groot would still like not beat this time for sure. Cause at least like he has some decent SP2s. Like right here we get 20,000 crit, which isn't like bad, of course, but you know, compared to like regular Wolverine, yeah, it's just not a fun time. And yeah, that was 2 minutes and 10 seconds, which of course is like the longest fight here, but you know what, we just had to get it done. You know, it's a full Realm Legends run, it had to be done. So yeah, now we are at Black Panther, which is the complete opposite. It's a much better fight. So here we get crit bleeds right off the bat, because yeah, if they can bleed, then they'll probably crit bleed, and that's just a good thing to know. Unlike Vision, who just doesn't bleed at all, and then, you know, your day is just ruined. But yeah, this fight just goes down so fast, because I think we get a pretty lucky crit on the SP2. Yeah, right there, 27,000. Pretty nice, man, pretty nice. And yeah, he's almost down already. Like, I feel like I just started talking again, and yeah, he is just completely in the bin. And about, how many seconds was that? 30 seconds, I believe. Yeah, pretty dang fast, man. And now we have Scarlet Witch, who is the bane of my existence. I cannot stand Scarlet Witch. She is just like so annoying whenever you want to do a Realm Legends run, because she just has like the weaknesses, she has the poison, she has the heal block. It's just like, man, why put her in Realm Legends? I'm just trying to have some fun, and I can't have fun whenever there's Scarlet Witch here. Like right there, I have a poison on me and a weakness on me already. Like, I did 10 hits and I already have those two debuffs on me. It is so annoying. But yeah, we're still just trying to have fun here, man. And we're doing like good damage still. Of course it's reduced with like the weakness on us, but the damage is still pretty nice. If I got like 2 or 3 weaknesses on me, then yeah, it'd be a problem, of course. But right now, we're still doing decent damage. It's not like the best damage. It's not his maximum damage either, but we're chilling. And funny enough, the exhaustion usually doesn't like affect us too much, but it actually does affect Wolverine pretty like badly, because his crit bleeds scale off of crit damage. So if they're like reduced, then yeah, you'll have like lesser bleeds for sure. But yeah, the fight's almost done. A bit faster than I was like expecting. I thought he was gonna take like 2 minutes or something, but yeah, it's been like a minute so far. We dropped more SP2, and yeah, that was about a minute, and yeah, no, that was actually 58 seconds. That was less than a minute, which is pretty dang good. Now we have the Wolverine mirror match, and this one, it can go one or two ways, man. It can go one way, which is we just get lucky, he doesn't trigger any regenerations, and it's just a really fast fight. Or two, he just triggers a bunch of them, and it becomes a really hard uphill battle. And it was kind of like a mix of both. Like, I got him down a lot, right, like near the end, but then he got 2 regen triggers, and then just like, you know, it just wasn't a fun time. But the fight could have gone much worse, for sure. It could have gone much better too, but I'll take it, man. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad for sure. So here we drop an SP2. We got 1 crit, which is pretty nice. And yeah, he's going down pretty well. Like, we're at 30-something% already. It's going good. But then here, I think it's here. Yeah, he gets another regeneration, and then he gets 2. Like, he gets 2 stacked upon one another. Yeah, right there. And then now it starts to be a bit problematic. And then if he gets 3, then it's just game over. Yeah, he got 3 there for a second. And now he has 3, and now his health is just skyrocketing. So I'm like, okay, what do I do? What can I do now so I can, like, you know, not let him heal to full? So I just backed away, let the crit bleeds do some work at least. And yeah, I thought, okay, now it's just time to play it slow. But even if I play it slow, he can still get, like, regeneration on 1 hit. So yeah, it's just, this fight is really RNG based, like Wolverine is usually. But yeah, we get some damage in, we get all crits there, and that kind of like sealed the deal for us. I was like, okay, I should just like back away, let the bleeds do their work, because, you know, that was pretty lucky getting all crits on the SP2. And yeah, that was about a minute. Yeah, like a minute and like 16 seconds, which isn't bad at all. And now we have the Black Bolt matchup, and this matchup is, it's okay, right? You know, it's just Black Bolt. He does have the SP2 recoil on himself, which, by the way, oh my gosh, I can't believe they actually like made that for a character. Like a self-inflicted recoil, that's kind of insane. But then again, there's Immortal Hulk who, like, you know, does more than that. But you know, Black Bolt was the first one. He was the OG recoil character. And now it's a whole mastery, which is pretty nice. Actually, which came first, the mastery or Black Bolt? I assume Black Bolt, to be fair, but that's actually a good question. So here, it's just usual Wolverine things, right? But we get extra damage because of the SP2 recoil. And yeah, this is just a pretty fast fight. Actually, no, I think it's a bit of a, like, I think it was a bit slower than usual, actually, because I think this is like in the 40-something seconds. But there we get all crits on the SP2, and then yeah, it's just very fun, man. 41 seconds, not too bad at all. Now we have the final fight here. I think this one goes pretty dang well. And actually, no, it does go very, very well. You're going to see how good it goes, man. We just get insanely lucky here. And I'm like, wow, what a way to end the fight. So here we get crit bleeds just for days, man. We get 2 right there, and then we get more crit bleeds as well. And yeah, we already have 7 bleeds stacked on him. Then we get even more bleeds. Then we had 10 at a time at one point. And yeah, we are just stacking up the crit bleeds now. It is quite crazy. 11 stacks there. We dropped the SP2, only 1 hit crit unfortunately, but yeah, we're still doing a ton of damage. And yeah, the crit bleeds they just keep on going, man. They just keep on coming. We have so many crit bleeds right now, and yeah, the fight just ends fast, like a very fast time right there. 30 seconds, I believe. Yeah, just a good way to end the video here. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on Wolverine. Me personally, I really like the character. I might want to ring for him. I don't know just yet. I'll have to think about it. And yeah, that's about it for me.